Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And the shot!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they... Great chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Number 11.
Canada are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Canada have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Tries one from range! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ball is over the line. It's a really well measured ball. Now he's off and running. Oh, important interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Canada looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Pinches it off him. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are playing them off the park. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Canada are having a ball here. And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. And he is dashed. And the shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
For Canada, number 20.
And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Canada really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Canada enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So right back into the action. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 8.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found the way through. Shot at goal! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 19.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good running with the ball. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And it It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Space for him to turn and look. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for a shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Good take, and is he... Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 74 minutes is...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their...
He'll try from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that. He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitution in progress.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as it goes. Canada have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Canada really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence.
everybody, and
The
welcome
objectives
to today's
are
match.
clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. And a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
He has found the way through. Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gerrard. Now Van de Ven. Szoboszlai. Looking for the run. De Bruyne. Drogba. White. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a chance! And it's Gerrard. He's looking wide. Gerrard. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Haaland. He might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mohamed Salah finding himself in space. Has crossed into the middle. Van de Ven with the clearance. Now it's Haaland. And it's been played through. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passes short and sharp. Van de Ven. Drogba. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Drogba charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gerrard. James. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! That's put paid to the danger.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Out towards the flank. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Foden plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai! There's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he
There
didn't
will
have
be
the
one
greatest
minute at
view
a
of
time.
that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Rodri gets it away. Now a sudden chance to counter. James. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that was asking for too much. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he thumps it clear. Haaland. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Bullish header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Wirtz, nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Van der Ven can clear it away. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Now it's Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the left flank. Doku in acres of space out wide.
Liverpool can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly...
Owen! Fantastic from Michael Owen! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool have surely won it, or so you would think. Well, takes the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been cleared. It is close, but that is the last of it.
Please turn towards
They
the
needed to
screen for
win.
special-
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to
Hello,
raise the mood
everybody,
all
and
around
welcome
us.
to today's
After
match.
all, this is when, in the face of anything,
against
hope
Italy.
springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field both on and off.
It's Inzaghi! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal is having a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And now they can clear their lines. Distributed tidily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Laporte spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And he makes no mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Inzaghi! Oh, crossbar! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Pass is just off target. Howson. Vermeer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. DiMarco. And that could set him on his way. Albert Ferrer. Howson. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. No, it's Inzaghi. Albert Ferrer. Yamal. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Some first
traffic
half
to be
thoughts?
heavy after
Well,
the final
both sides
whistle
would have
today.
expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments
Substitution for
have been
Spain.
made to change things.
11. Coming on
Well, it's
to
been
replace
intriguing
him
stuff so
is
far, and it's
number
1-1 at the
6,
break. Both teams
Gabby.
hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Nicely weighted ball. It's roll! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That has been slung wide. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Gavi. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Inzaghi. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through, and that's played in low. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to return it. Pedri. Good ball, good take. It's roll! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put...
Roll! And he's heaved it away. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That pass is Fermin! And that would have been game, set and match.
Fermin really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Fermin.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
And he's whipped it across. Raya claims it, safe hands. Albert Ferrer. And it's Baina. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raya.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's an excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. There will be 4 extra minutes. Pedri. And the finish! And with that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Warmup.